Good morning, Willow Ridge. I'm Nina Cardona.
And I'm Mariana Ragoy,
And this is Eagle News. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, social media.
It's where we connect, share, and stay informed. But it's not always what it seems.
From the dangers of catfishing to the endless cycle of doom scrolling, social media can shape how we think, feel, and even see the world around us.
We'll also explore how social media impacts mental health and how misinformation spreads faster than ever.
So stay tuned, Eagles. It's time to separate fact from fiction and take a closer look at the digital world that we live in.
Let's get started. Eagle News starts now.
We've all been there, endlessly scrolling through our phones, losing track of time as one post leads to another. But why is it so hard to stop?
Dana Cardona takes a closer look at the psychology behind doom scrolling and how it impacts us.
The world grapples with uncertainty. Many of us are finding ourselves trapped in a cycle of endless scrolling, consuming a constant stream of bad news and updates. This phenomenon, known as doom scrolling, is negatively impacting us. But what can we do to break free? According to an article on Well and Good, we doom scroll due to our discomfort with the unknown and the routine that we already have with our phones. It sort of becomes into a coping mechanism when in reality, it causes more damage to us. Tina DeVito on Reader's Digest tells us that doom scrolling can lead to insomnia, anxiety, stress, and depression. You can stop doom scrolling by disconnecting from your phone, moving your body, and living in the moment instead of being glued to your screen. I interviewed my classmate Hector Pina and asked him about his thoughts on doom scrolling.
Number one, would you consider doom scrolling as an addiction?
Yes, I consider doom scrolling as an addiction just because it takes a toll on your mental and physical health, depending on what you find.
As we shut down our screens tonight, remember that taking control of your scroll can be the first step to taking back your sanity. Reporting for Eagle News, I'm Dana Cardona.
Thanks, Dana. In the age of social media, misinformation spreads faster than ever, sometimes before we even connect.
So how can we separate fact from fiction? Theron Ellis breaks down how fake news spreads and the steps that you can take to fast check.
In today's fast-paced digital world, not everything you see online is true. Misinformation spreads rapidly on social media, influencing opinions and shaping conversations in ways many don't even realize. Tonight, we take a closer look at how fake news spreads, why people believe it, and how students at Willow Ridge High School can fact check before hitting that share button. With millions of posts circulating on social media every day, it's easy for misinformation to spread like wildfire. But how can students tell the difference between what's real and what's fake? We spoke with experts to uncover the truth behind online misinformation and the importance of fact-checking. According to Pew Research Center, nearly 60% of people have shared news online without verifying its accuracy. False information can spread for many reasons, whether it's satire, is mistaken for fact, misleading headlines, or even AI-generated content. This issue affects not just adults, but also young people who rely on social media as a primary source of news. We spoke with Ms. Abear, an English 4 teacher at Willow Ridge High School, who explained why people are likely to believe misinformation that aligns with their personal views.
People don't want to be challenged. People don't want to open themselves up to other ideas. It's more comfortable to believe what you want to believe. And then if you find information that you find validates what you believe, you're more likely to follow that belief.
Misinformation isn't going away anytime soon, but by learning how to fact-check and think critically, students can help stop the spread. Experts recommend using fact-checking websites, cross-referencing sources, and being mindful of emotional reactions before sharing news online. Reporting from Eagle News, I'm Theron
Thanks,
Ellis.
Theron. Not everyone online is who they claim to be. Scammers are using fake profiles to deceive and exploit people in ways that can have serious consequences.
Robert Cedillo takes a closer look at the world of catfishing and online scams and how you can spot
It starts with a message, maybe a friendly hello or a charming compliment. Before you know it, you're swept into a whirlwind romance with someone who seems perfect. But what if that person isn't real? More and more people are falling victim to catfishing, where scammers create fake online identities to deceive and exploit others. According to CNN, this growing issue now affects teenagers just as much as adults. Scammers use emotional manipulation and flattery to build trust, often pretending to be someone they're not. According to the eSafety Commissioner, catfishers may claim to be famous, wealthy, or an ideal romantic partner to lure in victims. Once trust is established, they may ask for money, personal information, or other favors. Victims often experience embarrassment and distress, making them hesitant to report these
Online
scams.
scams, even when there are warning signs about them.
Arrogance, because I believe people think that things won't happen to me, to them, right? It's like, oh, that's that person over there. They just, don't pay attention, but not me. That's what I think.
According to Mimecast, verifying someone's identity before sharing personal information is crucial. Reverse searching profile pictures, checking for inconsistencies in their stories, and being wary of anyone who asks for money are key steps in protecting yourself. The eSafety Commissioner also recommends adjusting privacy settings and limiting personal information shared online. As online scams grow, staying cautious is crucial. If something feels off, verify before trusting. The eSafety Guide recommends adjusting privacy settings and being mindful of what you share online. Reporting from Eagle News, I'm Robert Cedillos.
Thanks, Robert. From endless notifications to constant comparisons, social media can take a serious toll on mental health.
But just how strong is the link between excessive screen time and anxiety or depression? In our final story, Guadalupe Hernandez explores the impact and what experts say we can do about it.
Good morning, Eagle News. Today we will talk about how social media affects mental health. While many people use social media to connect with friends, it can also harm self-esteem and body image. Research shows that spending too much time on social media can lead to feelings of anxiety and sadness. Many users compare themselves to others online, which can make them feel bad about themselves. An article from American Psychological Association explains that social media often shows unrealistic beauty standards. People post edited photos and highlight only the best parts of their lives. This can make others feel like they don't measure up. In conclusion, while social media helps us connect, it can also hurt mental health. It's important to be aware how it affects us and take breaks when needed. Thank you for joining us as we explore the effects of social media and mental health. This is Eagle
Thanks,
News.
Guadalupe. That's all for this week's edition of Eagle News.
We've covered the highs and lows of social media, how it connects us, but also the risks that come with it.
From catfishing to doom scrolling, mental health, and misinformation, we learn something new about navigating the digital world wisely.
Remember, Eagles, think before you click, fact check before you share, and take breaks when you need them. Social media should work for you, not the other way around.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with our next episode.
We'll see you next time. Same place, same time, and until then, Eagle Pride never dies.